This is Jeff Grebe, and this is my market moment for June 6, 2022. I just received the Market Pulse report put out by the Knoxville Area Association of Realtors, and I wanted to share some findings from that report. But before I do, please like, follow, or subscribe to this page to get each week's market moment. And to see past videos and other information, please subscribe to our YouTube page. Here are some key highlights from the May Market Pulse report. Knoxville area home sales increased in April 1.2% from the previous month, but that's down 2.4% from a year ago. Median home sales price is $325,000 in April. That's up more than 25% from the previous year. For the first time in 12 months, though, total housing inventory experienced a year-over-year increase, up over 20%, but still considerably lower than pre-pandemic levels. Half of the homes sold in April were under contract in 4 days or less. Now, 53% of those homes sold for asking price compared to 43% the previous month. And 38% sold for at least $10,000 over list, 19% sold for at least $25,000 over asking. New construction represented 9.76% of the total homes sold in April, though move-in ready homes accounted for only 2% of those sales. Knoxville's rental market occupancy rate hovered at 98.8% in the first quarter of this year, more than a full percentage point above the occupancy rate nationally. Effective rents in Knoxville Metro were up 19.21% year over year as of April 2022. That's significantly higher than the 15.23% rate nationally. So there are three trends, the three troubles of the housing market happening simultaneously that are having a major impact on housing affordability. One is record high home prices. Nearly a decade of underbuilding and increased domestic migration from the pandemic created a substantial housing supply-demand gap. As a result, home price growth has vastly outpaced household income growth. Number two is sharply rising mortgage rates. Elevated borrowing costs due to higher interest rates have reduced consumer buying power considerably, redefining the affordability challenge altogether. Even when holding income constant, prospective buyers' budgets are shrinking in real time. And three, record low inventory. Not only can people afford fewer homes due to low affordability, but prospective home buyers' options are limited even further as there are significantly fewer homes available for sale. Think about it in this way. As of mid-May, the estimated monthly interest payment on a median new listing in the Knoxville area has increased by more than 40%, or $640 a month, since the end of 2021. Assuming a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, that's an additional $230,400 over the life of the loan. The lack of housing also contributes to Knoxville's tight labor market. Active job postings in the Knoxville, Tennessee metro area remain 65% above pre-pandemic baseline, according to the latest Indeed job postings data. Both the civilian labor force and overall employment have recovered to pre-pandemic levels, suggesting many of the current postings are actually new jobs. Such rapid job growth is a result of successful economic development efforts, in addition to elevated demand stemming from pandemic-driven migration trends. While job postings are beginning to flatten, the sheer volume of unfilled jobs underscores the importance of retaining talent, especially among key demographics. At the end of the day, our housing and labor woes are intimately intertwined. One can't be solved without the other. For example, even after adjusting for population size, Knox County is authorizing far fewer housing units each year than Davidson County in Nashville. which partly explains why housing costs are growing at a faster pace in Knoxville than Nashville. Multifamily accounts for much of Knoxville's deficit. 75% of new units in Davison were multifamily, compared to just 24% in Knoxville area. Interestingly, the average value of the permit in Davison was lower in Knox, surprising due to Nashville's notoriously high cost of living. So, the Market Pulse report demonstrates some challenges that come with the seller's market, job growth, and being discovered as a great place to live in general. While there is fair reason to expect East Tennessee's housing market will continue to moderate over the coming months, a significant downturn or a crash remains very unlikely. Sellers have no incentive to sell and aren't facing high mortgage payments, unlike during the Great Recession. A tight market is ahead, but there's currently no reason to believe home prices are at risk, a necessary ingredient for a bubble. Please put any questions in the comments below or just give us a call at 865-474-7100. Or you can reach out online at AdvantagePlusTN.com. This is Jeff Grebe with Weichert Realtors Advantage Plus, and I would love to hear from you. Have a great day.